Alright everybody, so I come here today in defense of a very old friend of my cartoon childhood, guys, because like many of you, I as well have heard the news that that Warner Brothers Discovery has committed the atrocity of canceling Scoob Holiday Aunt when Tony and Michael, as well as multiple members of the voice cast, have confirmed that that all they had left to do was to patch up lighting and a few more things, and that Scoob Holiday Aunt was practically finished. Now, guys, as some of you also may know, the reason the Warner Brothers Discovery is given for the cancellation of Scoob Holiday Aunt and the Batgirl movie, it is because of to cut costs. But guys, I'm not here in defense of Batgirl. In fact, I won't say screw Batgirl, but in a way, fuck Batgirl. Because not only was that movie completed as well, and they even had the legendary Paul Dini involved, but guys, Scoob Holiday Aunt was most likely only a few months away from getting released. It of course had Frank Welker returning to voice Scooby, and on top of that, it had the guy that plays young Sheldon as a cast member as well. He was supposed to play young Shaggy or something like that. The Holiday Aunt was even said to feature the legendary Mark Hamill himself. And guys, truly, Warner Brothers Discovery, this is a rant directed squarely at you guys, because discount the yearly tradition of DC animated movies. Scooby has pretty much been your flagship franchise that we have gotten a movie from every single year for the past 24 years at this point. And the fact also that this was said to be Scooby's first real Christmas movie, and not to mention that this was pulled out from Tony and the rest of the crew in the blink of an eye. To me, Warner Brothers, this is disgusting, disturbing, and just overall very disappointing. How could you snatch this project away from its crew when it was practically pretty much nearly goddamn flipping done? In fact, for all intents and purposes, Tony has confirmed that it pretty much was done, again, like I said, minus a couple lines. And not only that, you swindled this entire voice cast and crew, but in particular, Mark and Frank, which you better not have done for either of those guys, but the whole cast, crew in general. You swindled them years of hard work, and also, what you better not have done, you swindled them out of a paycheck. Now, guys, obviously, Frank um, has 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 numerous other projects probably in the works that he can get a paycheck from. The same with the same with the same with more. But due to the fact that did you did this to Tony, the entire other cast and crew, the fact that you backstabbed them out of a paycheck or at least out of the opportunity to see their vision come to life. And this to me is something that would make William Allen and Joe Barbera absolutely furious if they could see this right now. I'm going to say, Warner Brothers, Will and Joe are probably turning over in their graves right now because of this horrible decision. And also, I am pointing some of the finger at Sam Register himself, because, Sam, you had the opportunity to work with Joe on his final Scooby-Doo projects, which include Scooby or Degenerate. Sam had the opportunity to, to, to work with Joe on his last releases with Scoob, which, might I add, is not only Hanna-Barbera's probably most iconic creation. In fact, it is. But again, guys, Scooby has been the flagship franchise that's kept Warner Brothers going ever since the direct-to-video lineup began back in 1998. So again, almost 25 years, Scooby's been the flagship for Warner Brothers Entertainment, and you're going to turn your back on your flagship franchise for that, Sam and everybody else that's still involved with Warner Brothers Discovery. You all should be, you guys have made me and tons of other people all around the world very, very disappointed, because this isn't something that was in the early stages of development. This had gotten out to a pocket of the world, and there at least was a group of people, including myself, that were looking forward to Scooby's first true Christmas movie ever, and you're going to snatch this away from us when it was pretty much completed. But you still DC, the League of Super Pets, still go. On top of some other projects, but look, Bugs Bunny's Builders or whatever the new preschool Looney Tunes show is go. You're going to let another season of Titans go, but you're turning your back on a 53 almost 54-year-old franchise that's still makes you guys millions upon millions of dollars each and every year on just merchandise and shows and movies alone. Like, seriously, how could you? How could you turn your back on your most profitable franchise? Now, everybody, that there is also this idea going around that because of Warner Brothers merger with Discovery, that 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 the potential goal is to kind of go away from more to go away from just the whole streaming aspect and refocus back on the theatrical release. That part I have no problem with. But here's the here's the other atrocity that goes along with this. Supposedly the rumor is Warner Brothers and Discovery, because of their merger with Discovery, are rumored to eventually go away from family-friendly content and in terms of being able to turn out more edgy content. And it's like, hello guys, family-friendly content is not only that that's still like also a gigantic source of money, but family-friendly content has been Warner Brothers' signature since the company began. And it's like, cutting costs or not, how could a company merge with Discovery or not turn their back, or how could Discovery possibly force the departments to turn their back on something that not only still makes millions of dollars to this very day, but is also has been Warner Brothers' signature. And just overall, guys, I am pissed. I'm pissed just because of the backhanded way that this went about. And this is the real kick in the ass here. Tony and the crew and cast didn't even get notified by Warner Brothers or HBO Max themselves. They found out that their movie that they were pretty much done with, and were really looking forward to showcasing to everybody. They found out that it was being canceled on the internet, just like everybody else has done in the last 24 to 48 hours, guys. And just to Warner Brothers in general, you have made me and millions of people very, very angry. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys. But but even before Dragon Ball and everything else that even before Dragon Ball, I I have loved the franchise of Scooby-Doo since I've been a baby, guys. I've enjoyed Scooby way longer than I've even enjoyed Dragon Ball, and I feel like that they personally Warner Brothers and Discovery have almost spit on not just my childhood, but everybody that has, but the multiple generations that have grown up with Scooby as a franchise, again, for almost 54, 55 years coming up. So again, guys, please use the hashtag SaveScoop all day long, because we have got to do something about this, because this to me is just 100% plain wrong. Warner Brothers Discovery, you have made a grave error, and it needs to be corrected. Again, guys, hashtag SaveScoop all day long. Thank you, and hopefully, if this gets enough noise, which it has, hopefully Warner Brothers will see the grave error of the ways and somehow change their minds.